This video contains spoilers for Star vs. the Forces of Evil, episode Heinous. Yes, I know this aired a few weeks ago, and yes, I know that I'm way behind on the times, but I live in Canada, and I actually just got this episode a few days ago. We've been having a different schedule. We didn't get that Star-uary, I think it was called, where there was a new episode every day of February. No, I didn't get that. I'm getting them in, weekly bursts. I get them on Monday morning. Not sure if it's just through the iTunes schedule or if it's GeoBlock. I just know that's when I get them, so I'm doing the review now. Heinous, of the two episodes that aired in like this batch compared to All Belts Are Off, it's a lot better. I wouldn't say like All Belts Are Off is terrible, but Heinous has a lot more that I enjoyed in it. You get Miss Heinous is back, you get some pretty funny gags, you get some closure and continuation for the Princess Marco plot, I guess I could call it that, but it doesn't feel like it's completely closed off. At one hand, it kind of just develops it, and it might come back, it might not. It's gonna come back. I know it's gonna come back because Miss Heinous she's been built up with a few more secrets behind them. There's a few more unanswered questions, and we'll get the answers when they come. This episode being shorter than the usual episodes I see, and it's not really connected to the main Toffee plot, the main Ludo plot, so it's a little, I don't know, I'd call it a B plot. It's not so much, it's not the main focus of the season. I can see it coming back into play in Season 3, but currently, it's nice to see this again. I think they're introduced. The way they've been playing is very nicely done. It's well paced. This way, we're getting random reminders that this plot still exists. Because how weird would it be to just have Miss Heinous show back up in Season 3? It would be quite odd. It's like you need to keep reminding us of these things, because if something's gone for too long, you kind of lose focus on this. One of my favorite examples to use of that is Once Upon a Time, the show. They actually didn't use Little Red Riding Hood for so long that they had to have a flashback to remind you of who she was in the show. When it gets to that point, it's time to dump the character. So by keeping Miss Heinous in the plot, they can actually continue to use her and not have to do like a whole flashback episode or completely dump her altogether. Like I said, not much to say. The Morrisons coming over and the Diaz's thinking that they're so cool, but at the end we actually get something that I thought the moment they said that, I'm like, but you guys are the cool parents, you're the cool couple. And that turns out to be the case. Everyone wants to hang out with the Diaz's, which is really fun. I just love Marco's parents. I love their reactions to all this, like when Mrs. Diaz says, I'm not sure if I should be angry or I should be proud that Marco led a revolution. That's, that kind of got to me. I was laughing pretty hard at that. I love how they really don't know how to react to this because it's a magical thing and they're not really involved in that, but at the same time, it's fun to see this, it's a good way to remind audience members of what happened, what occurred in the previous episodes with Miss Heinous without having to do that whole flashback thing, instead of getting a new character experiencing this. But my favorite thing about this episode is Rasticor's arm. I love how he's growing back, and Miss Heinous is treating him as just this arm like it's a baby, because she's slowly losing her sanity, and we're getting she's like pouring that out into Rasticor's arm, which really that, since he does have that regenerative power like Toffee does, it really makes you wonder, will his finger grow back now, because that one finger is staying in Star's closet, and we saw it again in Baby, and it hadn't changed at all, unlike Rasticor's arm, which grows an elbow by the end of the episode. So this regeneration is pretty fast, once they get like an establishment. I know it was just his hand originally, now he's up to his elbow, so what will happen next time we see him? I hope we see another stage of this, like he's not fully grown back yet. It doesn't seem to be as fast as Toffee's, because Toffee grew back his arm instantly, but it was so funny seeing this arm being treated like a baby, and and they were using his chainsaw in this car, which flies for no apparent reason. I thought that was just so absurd, and 100% star at the end when the car flies away. And this the henchman, he has a Princess Margot doll, and you see Miss Heinous reveal her clubs on her cheeks again, which now that we know Queen Eclipsa has spades on her cheeks, that kind of ties into that whole House of Cards sort of thing. So she's involved in this plot one way or another. I'm not sure exactly how yet. There's some speculation you could do how she relates to the Butterfly family, since they all seem to have those cheek marks. Those seem to be unique to the Butterfly family. So I'm not sure how it will play into this, but just lovely to see Miss Heinous again. It was really funny to see how unhinged she is, how she accepted the sarcastic apology. That was pretty funny. But that's about it. Not much to say about this episode. It's pretty late. Yeah, just let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below, and see you guys next time.